self-awareness.
What does the election of Barack Obama mean to me? Personally, I feel proud to have someone who looks like me that's going to be the leader of the free world. It gives me a little bit of hope that things can change, and that basically all of our hard work, all of our prayers, those of our ancestors that have gone on before us have paid off. They're always paying off, but just it's exciting to see it coming off in a big way. But it also makes me prayerful because I know what could happen. Just, seeing all the things that are going on, it makes me more aware to pray for the man of God in this new position. I'm excited.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Respect for history.
It means to our people that there is a God, number one. That there's potential for hope for mankind. Now, Barack is not the leader of black folk. He is the President of the United States, but I do believe that he will bring forth opportunity for everyone in a truer sense than what we've seen in the past. So when he makes statements like, maybe for the first time he's felt a real affinity to being proud of the country or something of that nature, somebody like him or us, we can understand that. People like some of the other folks that have been running, they've never been where we are, so they wouldn't understand that. But people around the world are feeling like they're getting a second wind, and perhaps they will give the United States a chance to get it right. But as long as the United States feels that it is king of the world and they can push everybody around, we no longer have all the cookies in the war jar anymore. Other folks can do a lot of damage to this world if we get angry enough. So hopefully we'll get a chance now to do what we're supposed to do, treat each other like a man, maybe base this economy on treating one another right in our neighborhood instead of basing it on gold and all this other stuff that doesn't make any difference. So that's what it means to me.
Freedom and pride.
The election of Barack Obama, to me, is seeing the dream come alive. Knowing that we came here on a slave boat, and our forefathers, our parents, our grandparents, worked in the fields and marched with King, and now at this time, our chance to participate in the growth of this country and our people is just to go out and vote and see this dream come true. So that's what it means to me. This is a dream come true. This is us stepping up and becoming a legitimate part of this country.
Thank you. Don't allow anyone to make you feel guilty.
Black man is now in office.
So you don't see him as an African American?
No, I do not. Well, I see him as African American in the literal sense of the term, that he is a descendant of an African.
Okay.
Second generation first generation from Africa, born in this country. But no, I don't consider him the quote-unquote black man or African American.
And just a question of, say, education. It's very clear that you're a very articulate young man. But where'd you go to college?
Northwestern University, Evanston, Illinois.
Wow, it's a hard school to get into. You got to be pretty smart to get in there.
Some would say.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I know somebody else that went to Northwestern.
Okay.
All right. Where did you go to school?
University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign.
Another good school.
ILL.
You told a story earlier today about your meeting Barack Obama. Care to share that with us?
Yeah. In October of 2004, as Barack Obama was running for his Illinois Senate seat, I was at a church service for the AME Church. It was a Chicago conference meeting, and the preacher of the hour got up and he said, "Take the person next to you by the hand." And unbeknownst to me, standing next to me was Barack Obama. he had just walked in the room because I was sitting on the end of a row. And so I took him by the hand. And while I was holding his hand, I got a feeling, and I came home and I told my wife, I said, dear, I felt like I was holding the hands of a future president. And this was in October of '04, before he was even elected to his U.S. Senate seat. And so being here at less than 48 hours away from what I'm praying will be one of the most historic days in the history of the world, it is just absolutely unbelievable what God is doing in this hour. I was telling my children that their grandparents and great-grandparents, so many couldn't even believe that we could even be conceptualizing of having a president that looks like us. So I'm so grateful. I'm asking God to really keep him. I pray for him daily, that God will give him wisdom in all of his undertakings that God has anointed him for this hour.
Tomorrow, we will stand at a crossroads in the history of this country. Tomorrow, we will be faced with a decision we have never had to make before. Tomorrow, we will be asked to elect Barack Obama, the President of the United States of America. What does that mean to you? As an African American, what will his election cause you to do? What will this man, reaching the highest level of leadership in our country, do to you? When Jack Johnson won the heavyweight boxing title, our people wanted to fight. When Thurgood Marshall became the first African-American judge appointed to the High Court, it made our people want to study law. When Tiger Woods won the Masters, it made our people want to pick up clubs and learn that sport. You see, friends, when the first of any of us takes the extra step to reach the top of their game, it should inspire us to do the very same. Some will tell you that a vote for Barack Obama is a vote against God. That is the same mentality that told our people freedom was not for us because God wanted us to be slaves. Some will tell you that a vote for Mr. Obama will launch this country into the end times that the Bible speaks of. Oh yes, it will bring the end of times. The end of a country that only saw our people as servers and entertainers. The end of a country that feels like the only one that can ascend to management or leadership is a token one. The end of the following and the beginning of the leading. If Mr. Obama can lead, then so can you. If Mr. Obama can educate himself and become something, then so can you. If Mr. Obama can take the years of being left out and still find a way to reach the top, then so can you. The time has come for us to use this moment in history as a moment to better ourselves as a people. A moment that will motivate us to be the very best we can at whatever we do. It should prompt us to go back to school, to retrain ourselves, and reach the highest heights that we can. This is your moment in history. This is your I have a dream moment. This is your March on Washington moment. This is your moment in history to stand and be counted. Can we do this as a people? Can we stand as a united voice and change the course of this world? Can we learn from our past and grow into our illustrious future as leaders of this country? I have 3 words for you. Yes,